Hello, maurieo. Diagnostic test question 16 to 21. Hello again as we move on through up to questions 16 to 21. Having a look at these questions, just going through them with a bit of answer and what have you. Feel free to get back to me if you think I've made a mistake or you've got some extra questions or how did you get from there to there, that sort of thing. You can use the comments below. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel, maurieo with a 0, or email me, find me on the net, type maurieo anywhere. You can usually catch up with me in some way, shape or form. So let's go and have a look at Smart Draw and look at our questions. We'll go to the big screen so we've got more room and we can see exactly what's going on. So here we go. Question 16 at this time. And everything looks pretty, oh no it's not. Just keeps doing that. I keep doing that. Okay, factorize this. So yes, it looks like it's going to, it can be fraction, type a fraction. So yes, the answer that we're looking for there for number 16 will be a fraction. And it looks like it's going to be something like 1 over something like that there. So if we look here, look at the factors, we've got 2 times 1 is 2, and then an a, and here we've got 2 times, that's a times 3. Okay, so then we've got some factors of 2 going on there in both of them. The common factor, I'll just go up here, maybe put up another colour. Put the red back to there, and that'll give us a green. Okay, and then we'll right click in there and that'll make green available for us. Okay, so if we want to use a green colour, there's green there. So we can see that the common factors there are, having a few little issues here. Oh, what's going on? Some sort of problem going on here. That's moved up there like that. Oops, we've missed 16, and I'll just come back here. Oops, there's 2 times 3, and now we can go with the green. Oh golly, like so. Green there, our 2 common factors. Let's get back to red, the all familiar red. Okay, so we can put 2 outside a bracket like that. There's our bracket. 2a, 2 times a plus 2 times 3b. Like that there. Probably needs to be, probably need to just make this a little bit 6.7, yeah, 4.9, maybe 6 there like that. I don't know if I can drop that out of the way. That just sets it all up and we don't have to worry about it. Okay, alright, so that's it. Factorized. We might just write that one out, try and write it out a little bit more neatly. So that's 1 over 2, and you can see 2 times a would give you the 2a, plus, and 2 times 3b would give you the 6b. So pretty simple really, nothing too much troublesome there. And I'll just check here. I'll give you the answers on the website, so the Lunar Moon site. Right, now factorising this here is going to be a bit of a bit of a mish. What we can see there, I'm looking at that and I'm seeing that 4 is a factor, definitely 4. We can see that, so we can write that 4 outside because there's 4 4s are 16, 4 3s are 12, 4 1s are 4. And we can look at M, we've got an M there, an M there, but not there. So M is not a common factor to all of them, but we've got an N there, an N there, and an N there. That is a common factor to all of them. So it would be 4N outside the bracket. We could certainly do that. Let's draw the bracket. Not getting very good at the brackets. Now, so that would be 4MP. Okay, because if we multiply that MP, if we multiply 4 by 4, 4 by 4 by 4, they add on TVs. 4 by 4 gives us a 16, and then the N times MP gives you MNP. Okay, plus. Now 4 times 3 is 12, so that's taking the 4 out. And the N we can take out, that becomes MN. We're just taking out one of the N's from the N squared, and then right at the end we can take out 4N and we just get P. So that's actually the answer there, just worked through. I don't think I'll write that one out there. So 4N, 4MP plus 3MN plus P. Okay, now let's see, I might just move this up a bit just to make it a little bit easier for number 18. Factorize the quadratic expression. Aha. Now these get a bit tricky. We have to remember how we put them together. So what I normally do is I normally write down 2 brackets like that there. Look, so these are my 2 brackets because I know that's what I'm going to do. And then I look at this thing here, that's a squared, so that's got to have an X there. And I've done lots of these, so it's a matter of getting practice with these. You might want to find a worksheet or something like that. I look at there. Now I look at the signs here. Now these signs are both plus. Okay, so what that tells me is that everything is plus. That's going to be plus, and that's going to be plus. If they're both plus, everything's plus. Okay, now what we're looking for here is we're looking for factors of 18. So we can go 1 times 9. That's not a negative there, that's just a little arrowy thing. I'll put an arrow on it. So 1 times 9, oh, 1 times 18 are factors. 2 times 9, 3 times 6 are all 18. 3 times 6 are factors of 18. Because remember the last 2 numbers get over, if we get over here, well I'll just go back to the green here. If you just remember, it's, oops, I wanted green. I'll undo that. Okay, so remember that that's times that's giving you your x squared, and then that times that is giving you one of the numbers in the middle, and then this here is giving you the other sort of middle number, and then this one here, there times there, is giving you your last number. And so it's that number multiplied by that, they add up, they multiply to 18, and you'll find that the sum of them adds to 9. So if we look in here, we got 3 plus 6 is 9, 2 plus 9 is 11, and 1 plus 18 is 19. So clearly it's going to be 3. Oops, I want to go back to red. I want to go back to red. Oh, no, I don't. I just wanted to go back to red. I didn't want to undo all that excellent work. I just wanted to go to red. Okay, so that's going to be x plus 3. And that's going to be x plus 6. and we have a look at that, we can see that that'll be x squared. We look at that one there, that'll be 6x. We look at this one here, that'll be 3x. And then this big one here, 3 times 6 is 18. Because they're all pluses, we don't have to worry about sign. So here we get our x squared plus 6x plus 3x is 9x plus 18. So there we have it. Factorized, it's going to be, I'll write this one out just because that's a bit messy there. X plus 3 brackets x plus 6. Okay, next one, and it's a bit more of the same really. I'll probably try and go less of the squigglies, and let's say that's 10x squared. So there we've got to look at now we've got to start looking at the factors of 10. So we've got 1 times 10, and then we've got 2 times 5. So that one was, 2 times 5. They're the only factors of 10. Now, so then we've got to look at the 18. So if we sort of put, we go 10 in there. 10 times 1 is 10. And the two numbers have got to multiply. These have got to multiply by these factors here. We've got to look at the factors of 9. So we could have 1 times 9, or we could have 3 times 3. And then we've got to look at what goes. So we could have 2 3s are 6, and then 5 3s are 15, and 6. That's sort of looking like it there, 2 times 5. So I'm going to write in here 5x, and I'm going to write plus because all the signs are plus. And in here I'm going to write 2x. So sometimes there's a little bit of trial and error with working these out. And in here I'm going to put the 3 in there, and I'm going to put the plus. Well, I've got to put 3 in each of them because I think that's what I'm going to. Once I've committed to 3, I'm committed to the other. So let's have a look. 10x squared, 6x, 3 2's. Oh yeah. So I've got 10x squared. 3 times 2 is 6x. Oh, sorry. 10x squared plus 5 times 3 is 15x. Plus 6x is 21x. Plus 9. I might do this thing here because that was a little bit tricky. So there's your 5. That there is 5 2's, so that's 10x squared. So that's where that's coming from. And then we carry on over to there. 5x times 3x is 15x. Three x times 2x, 6x. So 15x plus 6x is 21x. And then 3 times 3 is 9. So that's we've got an answer now, and we've checked our answer. And when we're doing these first off, and particularly in an exam, I would recommend checking, just using your skills that you've gained previously, just to check that you have got the right answer. 5x plus 3, and then we've got 2x plus 3. Okay, like so. using the difference of two squares, write down the factorization of 4x squared minus 25y squared. So what we need to do here is determine, it tells us that these are square minus a square, and I talked a little bit about the factorization of it up there. So what we need to look at here is what are the squares. So what's that there is 2x squared. Is 2x all squared. 2x all squared is 4x squared, and it's a square minus 4, and that there is 5y all squared. Okay, now we know that we can factorize that quite simply using that pattern that we talked about up the top there, which is, so it'll be 2x plus 5y (2x minus 5y), because that's the pattern that we talked about, the square minus the square pattern. So you can look here, we get 4x squared, cool, plus 10xy minus 10xy minus 25y squared. Easy as, yeah, square minus a square. So x squared minus y squared, if we wanted to just have a little general thing, a little general formula, x squared minus y squared equals, or factorizes, x plus y x minus y, square minus a square. So it's a pattern that we remember. Okay, and you can see in this case here, x was 2x, so we put 2x, and y was 5y. Fill in the pattern, follow the pattern. It's very, very cool, particularly if you remember the pattern. If you don't, well, okay, simplify that. Right, now the first thing we've got is we've got to divide here. So we've got to change divide to multiply by the reciprocal. Change divide to times by the reciprocal, which means 1 over it, R-E-C-I-P R-O-C-A-L, reciprocal, that means 1 over. So what we do here is we rewrite this 4 plus y over y times y, turn it upside down, over z. Okay, 4 plus y, that just stays the same. Change divide to multiply by the reciprocal, which just means turn it upside down. Now that's just like it's one big multiplication, so we can what we do to the top, we must do to the bottom. We can take them out. You can say that you're making them into ones if you like, dividing by y, but it doesn't make much difference. And then that just gives us the answer. 4 plus y, top times top for multiplying, times 1 is 4 plus y, and 1 times z is z. 4 plus y over z. QED, quite easily done. Awesome. So that's the end of the my third video there. I think it's my third. They're all sort of going in. So let's just let's just finish off out of here. And yeah, only a few more to go. So this is working through. The ones you get right, you can confirm and have a look. The ones that you need to do some more work on, you can first of all work out how to do them. Make sure that then you can do them just from scratch. You know, just write out the blank one and see how you go. Give yourself some time. And then you can start looking at some new problems and possibly push the complexity up a little bit with some worksheets or examples that you might find on My Math Lab Global, on the internet, or provided by your tutor. So cheers, see you.